All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, I'm going to be turning in legendary shards to Master Raoul to see what he's got in his open world loot pool. I imagine he's probably got stuff very similar to the gunsmith, but we'll test it out for science as I always do at the start of every season. I have 6,169 legendary shards. I might end up turning in 2,000, 3,000, or so on and so forth. I'll probably just do it for about 10 minutes, but once the video hits 10 minutes, then I'll end it. So video ends around the 10-minute mark. Unless there's something absolutely crazy in here. Or if I run out of legendary shards, which hopefully neither of those happen. We shall see. Apparently I'm going to get a lot of armor, which is going to soak up all of my legendary shards. So this video is most definitely not going to be 10 minutes at this rate. This video is definitely not going to be 10 minutes at this rate. But we did get a first and last out. And I might just pull up and see what that roll is. A few goes on that slide shot. Eye of the Storm. That is definitely not the roll. And I'll look at this armor as well. Delete this. The armor, we're getting mid 50 roll. We'll delete that one. Low 50 roll, we'll delete that one. 49 stat roll, we'll delete that. And 57. Pretty good stat distribution too. So, but that's actually one of the newer armor pieces, but I'll delete that. 52 stat roll. Hey, we got some of the newer armor pieces here as well. This one's actually not bad at all. I do have some better boots myself, but that's actually a really good armor piece there. Definitely would keep that if I didn't already have some better stuff. We'll delete that, delete that. That's going to feed me some more legendary shards every time I delete something too, so keep that in mind. That I started with well over 6,000, 6,100 and something. And we'll just keep turning these bad boys in and see what we get. Long Shadow. I haven't seen any of the future War Cult weapons in here, which is big sag. Hopefully those are in here. That'd be nice to see some of those. They're new / reprised. And there's some good ones in there. The Wishbringer, so far it's just all old stuff, but it does have the new armor, so not sure how I feel about that. Keep on turning stuff in. See if we find any of these new weapons in here. The Woven Firesmith Capes, that's one of the new cloaks. We got the Whispering Slab, Old Bow. Wild Hunt Vest. The Gnawing Hunger, Go Burt. Outrageous Fortune. Yeah, mostly old stuff is just dropping. Not one future War Cult weapon so far, and we've turned in over 1,000 legendary shards, so definitely not looking good on that front. The RNG could just be that bad, but it would seem like it's probably just not in here. That's why I like to test this stuff for science, because if there is a weapon that's in here that's like worth getting, some people will come here and turn in legendary shards and maybe find that weapon. But for right now, it would seem like there's really nothing worth getting. There is a good roll of the Toil and Trouble. I'm going to make a video of that soon. We have Cade Cloak. Nice. Ranger's Memory. I'm going to look at some of these weapons here. Armor and clear these. A Snapshot Triple Tap. Triple Tap is really good on that sniper, but I have a better roll, so I'll delete that one. Delete that. Hipfire. Vorpal. I might keep it because it has Vorpal. And another Snapshot Triple Tap. Interesting. Slide Shot, Snapshot. Wow, that's the exact roll I was going to make a video on too. So I'm going to keep this and see if this is better than the other roll I have, because that's a God roll, Toil and Trouble. That's one of the best kinetic shotguns right now. This is actually potentially better than the Astral Horizon, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for a really good kinetic shotgun, Toil and Trouble might be the one to get, and that might actually be worth putting in some legendary shards if you really, really need one in the kinetic slot. Hipfire Grip Rampage, I'll delete that. Threat Detector Tap Trigger, delete that. And delete this Gnawing Hunger. And Threat Detector Opening Shot, I will delete. The Sword, I'll delete. Relentless Strike with Vorpal is a very good roll, though. Delete that. And I'll delete that. Let's look at, in terms of armor, we got a 53 stat roll. Pretty good distribution there, too. But because I have so many good rolls of armor, I pretty much only look for stuff that's 60 and above now. And primarily, you get that occasionally from the vendors, but sometimes, very rarely, from these drops like these, but mostly from end game activities. So if I do see an armor that has like a perfect distribution of stats, I'll keep it, but for the most part, I'll dismantle most of this. I doubt we'll find any 60 stat rolled armor today. And I am going to delete this Memory of Cade Cloak because I have I already have 4 of them, so feels bad. Ripcade. All right, here we go. Let's keep turning these bad boys in. Let's go, let's go. Got some boots, got the sniper. Yep. I mean, at this point, I'd say there's definitely no future war cult weapons in here. And there was also the deicide, which I don't know what faction the deicide came from, but the deicide shotgun dropped from Banshee and from weapon parts, so I've also not seen that weapon in here. It's like no new weapons from Master Rahul. So really the Toilet Trouble might be the best thing. I mean, the Long Shadow is good for PvE. This might be the 2 best weapons to chase for in here. Eternal Blaze actually has a few good rolls as well, though. Oh, for some reason it put me over here. Got Pallades character. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. Wow, it just took me 2,000 legendary shards, but we finally found one. Take it all back. The future war cult weapons are in here. It was just really, really, really bad RNG. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I can't believe... I mean, because there's so much in this pool for Master Rahul, because it has all those armor pieces and all those weapons, I guess it makes sense that there was a really small chance. I just figured after getting like 12 different weapons that one of them would at least be it. That's crazy. Crazy to see. Good to know. So, there is a chance of getting some really good weapons from this. It's very slim though. I don't think it's really worth it though. Honestly, the rate of legendary shards to loot is not really worth it in my opinion. The quick thing is in here though. That's cool. It's definitely cool to see. The class-specific swords will be in here if you're a Titan or Warlock. You'll find them in here. Alright. So at this rate, I'm at 3,500. So when I hit 3,200 or even 3,300, I will be roughly at... I've used 3,000 legendary shards because of all the shards I get from dismantling stuff. So right now I've used 3,000 legendary shards. Let's clear this and see what we got here. Fireball, slide shot, moving target. Ooh, that'd probably be pretty good. Controller roll there. Threat detector outlaw. Delete that. Rapid kill clip. That's a pretty good roll, but that weapon's not very good. Also a good synergy on that roll. And when rampage. Subsistence out of the storm. We'll delete that roll. 4 times charm multi kill clip. We'll delete that. Slide shot rampage. Delete that. Overflow disruption break. I will keep that for now. I like that perk disruption break. Use that a little bit. A hipfire grip perk got buffed. I'll delete this. Pulse monitor autoloading. I will delete. I will delete. I will delete. Alright. Probably end up deleting most of these, except for the new grenade launcher. What roll we got on this? Really not the best roll, but you know what? Like that. And I'm definitely going to keep this quick thing. Look at some of these different rolls we got on this bad boy. All right, let's look at the armor over here. We got a 50 stat roll. 50 stat roll. Anything in the low 50s is definitely a delete from me now because I have spent so much time upgrading my armor. Delete, 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 delete. Seeing the new armor in this is cool, though. Seems like the new armor rolls pretty well. Let's test this out. So this is 54. My guess is that this next armor piece will be mid 50s. I'm gonna say 56. Oh, 58. Not bad. So the new armor seems to roll pretty high for some reason. I haven't seen a low stat of the new armor yet. Like these boots right here. We'll see what these boots are. This could prove me wrong right here. 54. See, not bad. A really bad roll. If you see an armor piece that says like 49, that's like insta dismantle. Big time. All right. So there we go. So the overall haul, I got a couple good armor pieces, but the overall loot haul from this is going to be this Whispering Slab with Vorpal, Hipfire. This really, really nice. This is probably the nicest kinetic shotgun right now because there is no quick draw kinetic shotgun of any archetype. There are quick draw energy shotguns, but in the kinetic slot, this might be the very best shotgun, and I'll be doing some videos testing that out later. So that's really cool to see. And really dope that I got a god roll of that. And then this Eternal Blazon has Disruption Break and I want to keep it for that reason. Overflow as well work really nicely, and some PvE action, so a decent roll of that. And the memory interdict. There's a bunch of other future world weapons that just didn't drop. I mean, 3,000 plus legendary shards didn't drop. Crazy to see. And the quick thing, the class specific swords can drop as well. So some cool stuff in there, but it only really depends on if you have the shards to spare. Now, if you were out there earlier and you paid attention to my YouTube videos and you have notifications on, you would know that I posted a video where there was a bug that you could use to get infinite legendary shards, and Bungie allowed it to be in the game for like 8 hours. Some of you out there do have notifications on and are subscribed, and you're able to get thousands and thousands of legendary shards by using that bug. And if you're able to do so, now you can cash in big time in the new season and get some really dope loot. And if you didn't, well, it feels bad. Hopefully this time you'll be subscribed with notifications on. That's a wrap for this video though. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Later.